Yeah, thank you very much for being on time. Welcome to English course. The new student for semester 1. It's okay for you who have, for example, later on another schedule. Yeah, it will be quick because in the first meeting, like we have shared in the announcement, it is about classroom regulation. Yeah. Okay, for English courses, we have two courses, two classes in this university. First is about the basic English. You are now in the basic English. Yeah, so what is it about? Is it about general English? English in general. So we are going to discuss about function in English. So we are going to discuss about English for general communication. That's all. Yeah. So how about English for specific purposes? Yeah, ESP. Yeah, in our study program, for example, in psychology, ya, saya biasanya juga ngajar bahasa Inggris lanjut. In your curriculum, it is written bahasa Inggris terapan, ya, or in our terms, ya, in the terminology of English, English for specific purposes, English for psychology. You will deal with it in semester 5. Yeah, that's why please be patient. If you want to discuss about everything related with psychology, it will be in the English for psychology. Yeah. Now in the first meeting, it's very basic. Yeah. It's still about general communication. Yeah, that's my introduction. Okay. Yeah, it's quite many for the students. Yeah. I will also upload this in the e-learning website. So those who do not get present here, you can also watch and make a comment there. So I will count it as the attendance. Yeah. Let me introduce myself. Ya. Ada yang sudah tahu, ada yang belum karena ada yang salah kelas juga kemarin. Ya. It's very specific in the class ya, 13F2. My name is Agustinus Haristiawan, ya, SPDMA. Here is for education, ya, for bachelor degree, and for master degree I took linguistics. So I am majoring in linguistics. In teaching, yeah, we have three kind of field in language. We have language teaching, we have literature, and then we have linguistics. My study program, yeah, it's nearby psychology too. I'm in English education study program in teachers training and education faculty, yeah, FKIP. So if you want to meet me later on after this distance learning, we have a chance to meet in a class after this very hard year, yeah, about COVID and the new normal. Yeah, so keep around and keep in touch with me in English education study. You can turn off.
Orang
Bentar,
piro terus sisane tunggu metu dolin. Sementara kini bapakku di belakang.
Yeah. It's
Ora,
very Mas Arya, can you turn off this one? I will try to mute it. Okay, so sorry. Okay, we will continue. This is the course objective, yeah. Like what we have shared, we have a basic purposes, English for general communication. Yeah, if we have a basic purposes, we have receptive and productive skill. Jadi receptive and productive skill. What is receptive skill? Yeah, this is for our basic listening and reading. Yeah, the listening and reading. You will listen to the video that I give it to you, whether it is from me or my collaborated lecturer later on. And then you can also read the materials from PPT and also from the description. And then from your productive skill, you can type something, you can later on record in the video and also write, yeah, especially type through the laptop because this is writing. Then the next layer of productive and recited skill is about mastering grammar and vocabulary. But this is not our major goal. Remember, yeah, I want to share to you about the English approach nowadays. Yeah, in this modern approach, we have a contextual learning. So we will have a topic, we will have kind of issues to be discussed, then grammar and vocabulary will be learned unconsciously, secara tidak sadar ya, through that topic. Jadi kita nanti belajar grammar dan vocabulary-nya secara tidak langsung ya. Okay, then the last one, if you know about the taxonomy Bloom ya, Bloom taxonomy in English, nanti bisa kalian cari juga. In Bloom taxonomy, we have several level in learning. Ya, if we just learn, if we just absorb, ya, it is still on the basic one. Whether this is basic English, but we will have exploring critical thinking, argumentating, evaluating, and giving solution as our big analysis. Jadi di dalam taksonomi Bloom nanti teman-teman bisa belajar sampai memberikan critical thinking, argumentating, and evaluating. Ya, those three are our main goals in this English course. Ya. Okay, the other classroom regulation, the syllabus, yeah, is about the scoring criteria. Yeah. The attendance, attitude, means, yeah, assignment, quiz, or activeness will be cost 10% plus 25%. Yeah, it's 35%. How can we get there? Bagaimana kita bisa mendapatkan skor-skor itu? Nah, it's just sharing ya. English course is MKDU. Mata kuliah dasar universitas ya. Kalau teman-teman lihat di kode mata kuliah. Apa itu MKDU? Sudah dijelaskan? Ya, MKDU itu mata kuliah yang levelnya di universitas yang wajib di semua prodi. So all of the study program have it. Like English, computer application, entrepreneurship, ya, kewirausahaan, dan lain-lain. Nah, itu adalah mata kuliah full e-learning. Those are categorized into full e-learning. In full e-learning, we have 5 components, 5 komponen. What are they? Jadi nanti teman-teman untuk mendapatkan 35% attendance and also assignment or quiz, you need to have 5 components done. Ya, one is downloading the PPT, PowerPoint. Ya, itu about the materials. The other material is about downloading the description atau narasi. Nah, sudah 2 itu yang tertulis ya. You have a reading. Then the third one, you need to watch and comment into video. Ya, you have listening ya there. Jadi komponen yang ketiga itu video. How about the fourth? The fourth is about forum. Forum will be given as information or a brief discussions there. You need to just make a comment. Jadi respon itu indikasi kalau teman-teman itu mengikuti ya. You can say yes, it means say type ya. Type yes, respond okay sir, and etc. Then the last one is the assignment or quiz ya. Assignment or quiz. Ya. You have so many courses this semester ya, of course, the university student have it. Semua mahasiswa kan SKS-nya lumayan ya, ada 18, 20, 22. Nah, that's why as a lecturer, as a language lecturer, I will not give you a very high burden. Beban yang sangat berat itu tidak akan saya berikan. Maksudnya apa? Ya tetap you have a responsibility to do assignment or quiz. But I will mix it through a certain kind of simple quiz, then simple assignment, and sometimes I will ask you to just read the materials. Yeah. If you know about Vygotsky, nanti dicari Vygotsky in learning theory, nanti yang jadi bapak-bapak, ibu-ibu ini ya, walaupun sekarang ya mahasiswa, you know about learning theory, like blowing up a balloon. Ini teorinya Vygotsky. If it is blown out of the maximum capacity, it will blow up. Jadi nanti meledak kalau balon itu ditiup melebihi kapasitasnya. Itu sama dengan kita. Same with us as a learners, as a students, as a university student, as a child. So it is not good for us to give a teaching, learning, assignment every time with a very high portion, ya. Ya, nanti yang jadi you will be parents, ya. Parents wanna be, please consider about my suggestion about Vygotsky theory, ya. Jadi kalau nanti ada kita sendiri juga atau anak kita nantinya ya, pagi belajar, siang belajar, sore les, malam les, ya, that's not quite good, ya, in the teaching and learning process. Ya, okay, back to the topic. So your attendance and assignment need to be 5 component. Jadi nanti tetap because I have kind of principle, kalau di linguistik itu ada descriptive and prescriptive. We follow the rule, kita ikuti aturan, but we have flexibility. Ya, tentu kita humanis ya. Jadi nanti kalau ada teman-teman yang you have kind of problems related with internet connection, related with family problem, for example, personal issues, ya, just text me privately or in a group ya. Kalau nanti ternyata ini terlalu sensitif di japri, enggak apa-apa. Maksudnya harus ada komunikasi. Jadi misalnya seminggu ini tidak ada kegiatan, tidak ada tugas yang dikerjakan, tidak ada ini kenapa? Nah, you have some reasons. Ya, mungkin ada yang Pak ini kemarin di tempat saya mati listrik total 1 minggu. Nah, bisanya seperti itu. You can communicate us, ya, in group or with me, ya, privately. So the important thing is keep in touch. Okay, then the 30% and 35% is about midterm or UTS. Jadi UTS sama UAS itu. Then here the grading based on the newest rector decree letters ya, SK rektor terbaru ini ada gradingnya. Yang dulu ini ada A per B, B per C, C per D. Sekarang sudah tidak ada. Saya yakin ini membantu teman-teman untuk mendapatkan nilai bagus. And I hope all of you get a very high score here. Amin. Ya, walaupun di mute, semua mengamini ya. Remember, whether point or score is important, but I suggest you to not have score oriented. Karena beda. Skor itu penting ya Pak, IPK penting, tapi pembelajaran yang hakiki ya, proses pembelajaran itu yang lebih penting. Karena we have so many smart people here in Indonesia ya, but for those who have heart is very rare. So I hope you have a good educated knowledge and also have a warm heart ya in education, or we have cognitive and also affective. Jadi afektifnya, saya yakin teman-teman psikologi ini bagus dalam mengelola itu. Okay, then what we are going to do in every meeting. In the first meeting, we have here mini conference ya, online meeting, real-time meeting. We have greeting and introduction. Ya, just greeting and introduction about classroom regulation. Then it's very special this year because you come to the class in the 3rd week. Jadi teman-teman kalau tahu ini sebenarnya sudah masuk minggu ke-3. Ya, sebenarnya angkatan lama, kakak-kakak kelas itu sudah di minggu ke-3. Nah, jadi di minggu ke-3 ini teman-teman bisa mendownload, you can download the previous materials. Kalau minggu pertama ya ini linknya ke WhatsApp group dan kehadiran di conference ini saya hitung sebagai kehadiran. Kalau yang minggu kedua dan minggu sekarang, minggu ketiga ini you can also take a look at the e-learning website. Ya. Ada yang pertama itu kemarin assignment. Assignment can be done directly through the e-learning web or through MS Word, is okay, up to you. Then the third meeting is about quiz, simple quiz, 6 questions, hanya 6 pertanyaan. All of them is about describing people, and then next is about describing place and object. Next week, we have comparing and contrasting. Yeah, comparing and contrasting. Then the 5th week, we have telling procedure. After that, we have telling future. Before the mid-examination, we have asking and giving direction. Yeah. Then we have through the e-learning website. Nanti teman-teman punya waktu untuk itu. Nanti di kelas lain ada yang deadline-nya mepet ya, tapi kalau di kelas saya, karena we are discussing about our class. I usually after this 3rd week, ya, mulai dari minggu keempat besok, I usually give a duration of quiz or assignment for a week. Jadi biasanya saya beri waktu itu tanggalnya bisa dikerjakan misalnya tanggal 7, tanggal terakhir tanggal 14. Misalnya seperti itu. 7 of October, ya, October 7th till October 14th, for example like that. How about the lateness? Lateness is better than not doing anything. Ya. Do nothing. Itu ya, jangan sampai melakukan itu ya. Jadi lebih baik terlambat dengan misalnya kendala pulsa, kendala apa, kendala any kind of issues that you have. Yeah, it's better for you to submit the assignment or quiz. Itu. Nanti kalau di role saya, di role saya sebagai dosen nanti ada keterangannya yang merah. Jadi kalau terlambat dari luar deadline, misalnya ngerjakannya 10 hari, padahal waktunya 7 hari kan, nanti ada keterangannya. Jadi saya nanti ada, I still appreciate your effort. Nah, tetap saya hargai nanti yang terlambat, tetapi juga beda dong dengan yang tepat waktu ya. Misalnya yang tepat waktu nilainya 90, kalau yang terlambat misalnya 70, nah, something like that. But I still count it into your effort. Okay. Then after the mid test, we have telling past experience twice because we will with many things. Then after that we will have giving advice. Nah, ini sudah masuk ke tadi critical thinking, sharing about opinion ya. Itu nanti giving advice, making request and permission, giving opinion, agreement and disagreement, like having a mini debate. Nah, those kinds of practice about our critical thinking. Jadi kita sudah mulai memakai analisis kita ya. Then the last is review. We will have online meeting too in the last meeting. Then we will have final exam. Nanti di tengah-tengah mungkin kalau kita perlu kita akan ada tambahan juga conference meeting like this ya. To check for example the speaking ya, the speaking or about anything related with the progress. Gitu. Back to the effort. Nah tadi, you know about the learning approach nowadays ya in language teaching, that activeness, if you do speak up into something, that's the major point ya. Forget about the mistakes. We all have a mistakes, right? Nah, ini yang saya tekankan dalam belajar bahasa. Orang belajar bahasa kalau takut, mulai dari ngetik saja. Nanti ngetik di grup diusahakan pakai bahasa Inggris ya. Salah enggak apa-apa. Karena kalau tidak dicoba, tidak akan bisa. Ya, learning is like acquiring. Jadi belajar bahasa itu teorinya seperti mengadopsi pemerolehan bahasa ya. Pemerolehan itu dalam bahasa Inggris acquiring. Jadi kalau bayi itu kan mendapatkan input vocabulary, letters, word, phrase. Enggak mungkin itu dari rumah sudah diajari subjek predikat. Nah, itu langsung nanti dalam teaching di sekolah, in elementary school. Sama teman-teman juga nanti having a lot of vocabulary, creating it into several phrases, several clauses, several sentence, making into discourse. Nah, then you can have a correction each other. Jadi, kalau dalam teori pembelajaran bahasa, yang tentang koreksi bagaimana Pak? Ya, itu penting tetapi not in the beginning. That in the middle or mostly in the end. Jadi nanti kalau ada temennya misalnya ya di kelompok ini kan belajar itu dalam KRS, SKS itu tidak harus dalam konteks web e-learning atau kuliah ya kalau tatap muka. Tapi di luar itu kan ada dari UU ya Kemendikbud atau dulu Kemenristek-Dikti itu kan ada belajar mandiri. Nah, if you want to speak up with your friends, ya do not just blame your friends. Oh, that's wrong. This is correct. It should be like this. It should be like that. No, just let it flow. Biarkan dulu. Nanti setelah itu kita baru ada kind of reflection, kind of review in the end. Jadi nanti apa? Our idea will not cut up in the middle. So we can have a very fluent idea comes out from our mind, then we can produce it through writing or typing into our gadget and also have a speaking. Okay, any questions so far about our meetings? I over questions. If you have questions about our meeting, about our course. One of the students asked me about our uniform or what need to wear on the online meeting like this. Yeah, you need to wear anything that you like. It means the scope and the limitation is politeness. Jadi kalau di kelas saya asal sopan tidak masalah ya. Okay, then if you have a difficulty in having the internet connection, you can turn off the camera. It's okay. Any questions so far? If no, have you downloaded the second materials? In the second materials itu ada assignment ya, silahkan dikerjakan. Tetapi di PowerPoint, in the last PowerPoint, I give you kind of simple discussion. Nah, di sini saya ingin mencatat keaktifan. You can mention your name, then you can try to answer the questions ya. Oke. Ini yang ada di slide kedua. Ada yang tahu jawaban ini? Ini hanya intermezzo dulu untuk warming up your activeness. Can you tell me what occur twice in a week, once in a year, but never in a day? Any idea? You can mention a thing. You can say something with okay, Mbak Nindya Herlambang, can you say here in the group? Sorry, so sorry for mentioning the gender ya. Saya nanti mohon maaf kalau gendernya salah. Mas or Mbak ya. Nindya Herlambang. Can you turn on? Unmute.
Letter E.
Letter E. Can you know the reason why?
In a week, letter E. In a week, oh yeah. Letter E.
Yeah.
A year is just one. Nothing.
Okay, thank you very much ya, Mbak. I will take a note. Mbak Nindya Herlambang. Okay. Yeah, please think about the English. Do not translate it all ya. Jadi nanti tadi yang mentranslate tidak bakal menemukan jawabannya. Nah, ini melatih kita. Kita memahami itu harus full of the context ya. Tadi it's very correct. I do agree with Mbak Nindya Herlambang ya. The letter E, huruf E, because we do not see an activity if it
bahasa Inggris. Nanti bukan ada ngechat.
Wait. Mana Mbak Etia ya. Oke, I will mute. So sorry. Oke. Sampai mana tadi? Oke, ya, it's about letter E because what occur, apa yang muncul, ya, twice in a week. Nah, kalau diterjemahkan 2 kali dalam seminggu, ya nggak bakal ada aktivitas 2 kali seminggu, tapi 1 kali munculnya setahun itu sudah kontradiksi ya dengan waktu ya, atau tidak pernah dalam sehari. Nah, tapi ini tidak untuk ditranslatekan ya. Oke, thank you very much, Mbak India, because a week we have 2 letters, right? Twice, muncul 2 kali. Year, just once, muncul sekali. Day, nggak ada itu letter E ya, letter E, that is no. So the answer is week, ya, E. Year, day, itu E, the letter E. Okay, thank you. That's the discussion from our second meeting. Okay, the last one, I will share about the I have already shared about the classroom regulation. If you have any questions, you are welcome to ask here. Jadi silakan yang mau menanyakan tentang perkuliahan kita. Sekali lagi, it is about general English, masih tentang general English. It is not about English for specific purposes yet. Nanti saya juga berbarengan ini juga mengajar English for psychology. Nanti kalau sekilas ya sambil nunggu kalau ada yang nanya. If you study later on about English for psychology, you will deal with topical based. Jadi topik-topik berkaitan dengan psikologi, psikologi klinis, psikologi apa macam-macam ya. Misalnya about dyslexia, anoreksia, about relationship between this variable to that variable, ya. About journal, ya, journal in psychology, and many things. Tapi itu nanti di pertengahan perjalanan teman-teman. Adakah? Sebentar ya. Saya sambil keluar, saya akan, because it's already recorded, saya akan scroll kehadiran. Jadi nanti supaya saya bisa merekapnya ya. Oke. Okay, I'm doing scrolling the attendance. Yeah, more than 85 students come here. Yeah, it's 77 students from 90. Okay, do you have any questions before we end this first meeting? After this, I will try to re-upload this recording in e-learning website. That's why those who cannot be present here, you need to watch it. Jadi please share to your friend. Nanti kalau ada teman yang tidak hadir karena sesuatu kendala, teman kalian bisa melihat link yang tersedia ya nantinya. Okay, if you have no questions, thank you very much for being present today. Hopefully you can enjoy the whole semester, yeah, from the previous meeting till the last meeting later on. And I hope you have a very good blessing, ya. Semoga terberkati selalu bersama keluarga. Happy studying. Goodbye. Thank you very much. Okay, saya
Thank you, sir.
Ya, you are welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Nice
Thank
to
you,
meet you.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Ya.